Hello there, fellow educators. My name is Joe Mello. I am a chemistry teacher at Carmel High School in Carmel, California. And I chose to use my time as a National Geographic educator to work on using the National Geographic Educator framework to help me do things I already need to do. One of those things is to develop a quantitative model to describe the cycling of carbon among the hydrosphere, atmosphere, geosphere, and biosphere. Things that I need to do already, and National Geographic can help me do. In part one of our adventure, we're going to use grains of rice, single grains of rice, to represent gigatons of carbon in all the different reservoirs where we find carbon on the planet. It's called reservoirs and rice bags. In this part, I will be using the NatGeo resource carbon cycling in the Earth system, specifically this diagram right here, and then we're going to take it even further and quantify all of those reservoirs. Like somebody first was like, you just like, things just like suck carbon dioxide out of the atmosphere, like they were joking. I'm like, no, that's what plants are doing. They're sucking carbon dioxide out of the atmosphere and building themselves out of it. Yes, what is that process called? What's that process called? Photosynthesis. Do we have it written on the board right behind me? Say cellular respiration for me. Thank you. Cellular respiration is taking terrestrial carbon and putting it into the atmosphere. Yeah? In part two of our adventure, we looked at how does carbon change in the atmosphere in different places on the planet. So what we did is we took a whole bunch of data from NOAA, National Oceanographic and Atmospheric Administration, data that was shared through the Exploratorium and one of their amazing snacks. So all of the data was found right about here on the bottom. So Mauna Loa CO2 data, we're getting actual government data looking at carbon dioxide in both Mauna Loa on Hawaii and at the South Pole. We use giant pieces of graph paper to do that. Sticky dots. It's pretty awesome. I think so. You'll have to judge for yourself, I guess. What it does?
Because the days are much longer in the spring than they are in the fall.
Okay, so what's that? What does that mean?
So the sun is out for more time during the spring, so it allows more time for the carbon dioxide to be like sucked out and then put back in.
Here's what I want. I want full hypothesis.
It doesn't change very much and it goes in a basically straight line.
It's going up. So, it goes up. How do we explain that? Because the balance of photosynthesis and respiration from our ocean and our atmosphere and our terrestrial biome, that just kind of goes every year. We're getting extra rice in here. You with me? Is that what that says? There's extra rice in there. Where's it coming from? The minivan. Hey, Phil, can you tell everybody else what you mean about the minivan?
The minivan full of rice.
Wasn't there a minivan full of rice over there?
Yeah.
You guys remember that minivan? What does the minivan full of rice represent? The minivan full of rice represents all of the carbon in the rock. do we take carbon out of the rock? Who's we? Human beings. We have a process where we take rock carbon and we put it into the atmosphere as CO2. And what is that process called? Combustion. That is a chemical reaction called combustion, where you take things like coal, oil, natural gas, fossil fuels. They are combusted and we put carbon dioxide. My name is Joe Mello. I teach high school chemistry. This was my big project about carbon in the atmosphere, and the rocks, and stoichiometry, personal choices, and how it all fits together. Hopefully you learned something. I learned a lot, and hopefully my kids will be learning a lot on the same stuff for many years to come.